Welcome to NNRG, affiliated to NAC and NBA. This is Kameshwari, and today we are going to discuss in previous problem continuation. Rather discussed this in previous class. So here gamma into H for first layer, and pore water pressure is equal to gamma W into particular layer thickness, and sigma effective stress is equal to total minus neutral stress. So here total stress is equal to gamma into H. Gamma SAN value 18.20 and a particular height 2 meters. So 18.25 into 2. So that is equal to 18.20 into 2 plus gamma sat into total stress. I am only talking about total weight. Gamma into H. So gamma sat value, what is the gamma sat value? 19.97 into particular layer thickness 3. This is indicated as H, and this is Z, and gamma sat for clay. Gamma sat for clay into 4. So that is equal 20 into 4. That clay value already given. For clay, gamma sat is equal to 20. But sand value is not given. That's why you can calculate gamma sand and gamma sat sand. Two values will be calculated. Clay value is given. So that is equal to total stress, sigma is equal to 17.31 kilonewton per meter cube. Now I can calculate pore water pressure, but here only dry condition. These two are pore water pressure will be there. So gamma W is equal to 9.81. But this is also gamma W will be calculate this one, and this one also gamma W will be calculate. So gamma W, but head will be varied. One is 3 meters plus 3 meters. So gamma W, that means 9.81 into 3 plus 4. Gamma W value, what is the gamma W value? 9.81. So two saturation conditions, so 9.81 into 3 plus 4. So that is the unit weight of water. Finally, you can calculate sigma dash is equal to sigma minus U. 176.31 minus 68.67. So 176.31 minus 67.6, that is equal to 107.64. But here we are not drawing pressure distribution diagram. That means pressure distribution diagrams like this way: total stress, neutral stress, and effective stress diagrams. Why? Because of here it is not mentioned. We can draw the pressure distribution diagrams. Just simply asking about the plot the pressure total neutral effective stress up to these 3 layers. So here drawing total neutral effective stresses. So 107.64 kilonewton per meter cube. Next, second one is here mention only distribution up to the bottom of layer. Already here we can draw these diagrams. Next one is water table. Water table is at 2 meters below ground surface. Take S is equal 50% above water table. So water table is at 2 meters below ground surface. Already completed this task. The water table is at the ground surface. So water table is at ground surface. So overall layers will be, saturation conditions. The overall layers will be saturation condition. Gamma sat sand and gamma sat clay. Already we are calculating. So what is the formula? Sigma is equal to gamma into H. Unit weight of water is equal to gamma W into Z. So thus two values, gamma sat into particular height 5 and gamma sat into clay into 4. So that is equal to gamma sat into clay, gamma sat into sand into 5, gamma sat for clay into 4. That is equal to 179.55 kilonewton per meter cube. And pore water pressure is equal to two cases are water table will be there. That's why you can calculate unit weight of water. So unit weight of water 9.81 multiplied by 5 plus 4, that is equal to 9. So sigma dash is equal to sigma minus u. Simply 179.55 minus 88.29, that is equal to 91.26 kilonewton per meter cube. Next, when water table is 2 meters above ground surface, the figure like this way: 2 meters above groundwater table. This is ground table, above groundwater table 2 meters. That is equal to 5 meters and 4 meters. The sand layer depth is 5 meters and clay layer is existing in 4 meters. How this one calculate? So gamma W into T, due to capillary water will be flows due to gravitational force, top of the layers also moisture condense. That way the condition is gamma W into 2 na, gamma W into 2, and gamma sat sand into 5, gamma sat sand in clay into 4. So gamma W into 2 plus gamma sat sand into 5 plus gamma sand saturation clay into 4. So that is equal to unit weight of water 9.81 into 2, 19.97 into 5, 20 into 4. Already this value is given in problem. This one is we can calculate. So 199.17 kilonewton per meter cube. And here U is equal to gamma W into 2 plus 5 plus 4. Why? Because of water table is available at above the ground table. So below overall will be exiting in saturation condition. So that's why you can calculate unit weight. That unit weight multiplied by 3 layers. So 2 plus 5 plus 4. That is equal to 11. So finally, pore water pressure U is equal to 107.91 kilonewton per meter cube. That is equal to sigma dash is equal to sigma minus you will get 91.26 kilonewton per meter cube. First of all, we can understand the what is the formula given in the problem, what are the conditions given in the problem. In case we can draw the pressure distribution diagram like this way. One layer, second layer, third layer. This is for total stress. And pore water pressure, and effective stress diagram. So total stress gamma W into H. Here unit weight into H, gamma W into H. H. Here gamma sat sand into small h. Here gamma W into H plus gamma sat into H plus third layer gamma sat clay into indication Z, this way. So here pore water pressure gamma W into H, gamma W into Z, small h gamma W into Z. Finally you can get 91.26. Finally you can write here values. Sigma is equal to 199.17. Here 199.17 kilonewton per meter cube. Total stress is equal to, neutral stress is equal to 107.91 kilonewton per meter cube. And also finally effective stress is equal to 91.26. So we can substitute values this way, 91.26 kilonewton per meter cube. Like this way you can solve the problem. First of all, we can understand the condition. Thank you.